Good morning everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Happy Factorio. This is episode 22. So in the last episode we extended iron ore input here since our previous mines were running out of iron, so I just set up a big one here and it can be extended to a lot more. And this is a double red belt going all the way to the old smeltery, but the old smeltery is kind of small for it. So I'm just going to build a second one just next to it. I think this lake is not going to get in the way, hopefully. If it might be like a fairly nasty routing to get this iron where I want, if it will. Or maybe I'm going to route the smeltery into this steel smeltery and then, I don't know, the routing of might actually change a lot. So what I need is I need a lot of red belts, which I barely have any. Let's get rid of this nonsense. And let's get rid of this. And another thing I need is I need a lot of furnaces and some number of inserters. Are the inserters fast enough? Actually, is this okay for coal definitely, but like, are inserters for ore fast enough? That's a good question. Everything seems to be active all the time, so possibly, probably yes. Okay, I'm going to operate on the assumptions that they're fast enough. What about steel? Inserters into steel? I wish they just like inserted like 100 always, so I would know if this is enough or not. Wait, so steel is completely saturated, so I can't even output any steel. Maybe I should like have a box for steel. Let's have a box for steel, like overflow box for steel. Let's make it a fast one. So yeah, so get a lot of steel. That's fine. Okay, so now let's build a bunch of furnaces. I guess I need to move this here. Yeah, and annoyingly, if I do that, I have to like get the iron ore from off the ground. This is so annoying. And then I have this in my inventory, and I can't do anything with it. I have to just go to my there's no easy way to like get it onto the belt or something. Anyway, I guess I could like let's ignore the entire problem. So there's going to be some amount of routing, since I can just. How am I going to route this so it like goes into two smelteries? So let's say that there's going to be 4 of them, and there's going to be some balancers here. Okay, so let's assume this is going to go this way, and okay, like that. So there's going to be a bunch of balancers here. Okay, so let's get a bunch of balancers. Yeah, that's going to get get a lot of ore off the ground. Okay, so balancer here, balancer here. Okay, that's fine. A balancer here, and okay. That is not exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. Okay, like that. That seems reasonable. And of course coal is going to go by underground, so coal is such a low throughput thing. It kind of makes sense to have like electric ones, since it's a simpler routing, but a coal line can be a very low throughput line and it's still going to work just fine. Okay, so let's get steel furnaces. So some spacer. Doesn't have to be much big spacer. How many do I have? Let's make it symmetric. That's 4, 8. What? Okay, 15. Why do I have 15? I don't know. Wasn't it supposed to be half? That's 8 and 7. Oh well. I'm just going to repeat the entire thing, even if it's a bit silly. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the same thing on this other side. So sadly, I don't have any belts left, so I have to make another trip, but we can get everything except belts. Let's set up everything else except belts. I guess except the output as well. This is this routing here. I don't like this at all. Yeah, so sadly, like, there's no way to like route this between left and right side. It's without having like this fancy routing. So you can like merge two belts very easily, but merging two sides of a belt, it's just so complicated. I wish there was something that, for example, like if I inserted here, it would just flip two sides of the belt. So it would go from the right to the left. So this part would go to the left, this part would go to the right, and it would be just auto balanced. But that's not going to work for some reason. Okay, so let's get all the call connected. I think like in future version they should really fix it somehow. I don't know what's the proper fix, but they should fix it somehow. Like they fixed the like all the bands. Like you don't have to care about the bands anymore. So if you didn't have to care about like all those left and side, like if there was a way to like balance both sides of the belt somehow, so you don't have to care about that either, that would be so nice. Okay, let's get all the small inserters. I'm not sure I'm going to output it, but first let's get the input going. Oh, and I run out of inserters. Do I have inserter factory? I don't think I have inserter factory. I have to make inserters manually. That is might be embarrassing. Okay, and let's get rid of this. Okay, that's gotten rid of. Oh, this is the junk drawer. Let's get some junk out. Good. Junk is removed. So inserters. Why don't I have insert? I have like a long inserter factory. I've been probably like mentioning like 20 times by now, but like it's so silly. Okay, let's get this. No, let's get all of them. It's not a huge number. I probably don't need that many miners, so let's get them here. Okay, belts. That's not a huge belt production. It's some amount of belt production, but it's not that massive. And inserters, yes. How do I make inserters fast? Okay, they make themselves really quickly, so I can just like do that. And yes, like that. And inserters, 100 inserters. It's super fast, so I don't really have to make a factory. Well, I guess this is one reason not to have to do factory. Since like it's super quick. Especially if I had gears, but like right now gear production is not high enough, so it's easier to make gears manually for a while. Yeah, but that's done. Okay, so let's just connect a belt first. Belt. Okay, belt is here. Oh, this is a yellow belt? Ugh, my aesthetics. My sense of aesthetics just hurts me seeing any yellow belt anywhere, even for like this is a legitimate use of yellow belt. It's a low throughput thing. And the same way here, like everything about coal is low throughput. Okay, so I'm just going to waste another, well, some amount of time fixing the yellow into red. I've never seen anybody else doing that except me. It seems to be like my my small thing. Okay, let's go grab some more red. Red. 6? Seriously? You made 6. Okay, let's get rid of this a bit. Why? Because I took all of this? No, the gear production is not big enough. Okay, there's clearly not enough gears and not enough iron. And there's not enough gears because there's not enough iron. I thought I'd fix the iron, but apparently not. Okay, so even with iron ore coming at much higher rate, that's still nowhere near enough. Oh well. Okay, so we have this. How am I going to route the output? I probably should just like remove all of this. Okay, how am I going to do that? So it's a single line, so possibly we shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should okay, let's say I am going to have an output going this way and merge into a single line and go this way. What about this side? I don't think they can saturate, like, okay, I don't think they can saturate a red belt, so I probably don't need this silliness here. Let's just output on one side. Okay, let's cut this silliness and let's output it like that. Now let's completely remove. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's completely remove this for now. I'm not sure if this is like, okay, this is probably enough steel. I don't think I need massive amounts of steel for anything. Like, steel is one of those, like, well, you need some amount of steel, but you don't need crazy amount of steel. Okay, so this is one side. So I'm going to output them here. Like that. So this is, yeah, this is going to be a very fancy way to merge them into a single line. Okay, now let's get the outputs. And power. Connecting it here is fine, and the same way on the bottom. Like, it never feels like I need like robots to make a massive number of them. Like, okay, I will have to make myself an armor for like robots. Can I make an armor for myself already? Okay, this is basic modular armor. Processing units. Okay, I don't have that. So this requires fancier stuff than I have currently. And okay, let's connect this to power. Alright, so, okay, yeah, and one more connection here. Good, so now, that was fast. So now what I want to do is I want to have a line go this way, so whatever the steel production needs is going to take it off this side, and then whatever's left is going to merge into the rest, like let's say here. So let's say it's going to merge here, so it's going to go this way. Yeah, so it's going to merge this way. Okay, except I actually have to go, I guess I should, yeah, let's get rid of some of the yellow belt I have here, since I'm not really working on anything anyway. Okay, let's see if I get, how much is has been built so far. This is very slow. I guess like so much of it have been accumulated. Let's just make sure, yeah, let's just completely unlimit that, like, let's make this completely unlimited. Yeah. It's been actually making so many of them that it hit the limit, and now I took them, and yeah, so if I left it unlimited before, like, it should have been like entirely full by now. It's probably my mistake that I left it limited for a while. This is probably not necessary. Oh well. I'll build a much bigger green IC factory later. It's probably going to be one of relatively next. Is relatively next even a word? Relatively next is not a meaningful phrase. It's going to happen relatively soon, okay. Yes, but is there like a phrase, something that means something relatively next? I know, like, relatively next is not a real phrase, but something that has a similar meaning to relatively next, but it doesn't sound as silly. Surely there must be something. Alright, so we have a really nice iron factory. So right now it has 2 double belt input, but it's basically designed for 4 belt input, so I could just add more belts. Except they'll do basically nothing because it's already producing at maximum, I think. Yeah, it seems like it's producing at maximum, so that's good. Okay, so that should be enough iron. Oh yeah, I need to connect the last bit. Good, so now should be enough iron, hopefully. Yeah, this is symmetric line, this is symmetric line, so what's coming here should be symmetric as well. Well, let's do that anyway, just in case something silly happens, but it's probably not necessary. Alright, so iron is hopefully going to be in sufficient amounts for a long while. This line is going to get completely removed. Okay, let's just like remove this small bit of the line. Like this. Oops. It's probably not necessary to fix it because it's going to go away quite soon. Right, so what's the next step? Next step I'd say is making a bunch of lasers so I can clear some of the bugs. Mostly because they're like an eye blight. Like, they're too close to my base for my liking, even if like that does nothing. Alright, so I have a bunch of red ICs and I have a bunch of batteries. So I need steel, red ICs, green ICs and batteries. Okay, let's get all the batteries. I'm just going to make, is there an easy way? Steel, okay, I can just build one here. Okay, so it's going to be like a semi-ad hoc one. Fine. Let's build a semi-ad hoc one that's fed of, that is fed of a chest and goes into a chest. So just build as many as you can. It's a very slow process, so I'm just going to leave it running for a while. Okay, did I run out of large electric poles? Do I make bigger electric poles somewhere, or is it just... oh, that's not connected. How did I not connect that? Okay. Right, so that's a very slow process, so it's just going to make like 50 of them eventually. That takes 20 seconds each. So yes, so there's no rush. I'm just going to leave it running for a while. Where the hell's my big electric belts? Do I make them? What am I saying? Big electric poles, yes. Let's make 5 of them. Do I have a factory for that, or do I only have a factory for small ones? What is this? This is sorry, for medium ones. Alright, so this is a factory for the medium ones. And yeah, that already makes too many. So yes, I don't have a big one. Should I have a big one? Does it require the same thing? It requires the same thing, so let's have a big one as well. It's kind of... it's mildly annoying because... Okay. Right, let's limit the steel for now, so the rest of the line can have some steel. So it's mildly annoying because like there are not that many places where I can put this, where I have access to both copper and... whoa! Okay. Both copper and steel, so I can just put something like this. I guess I could get it here. It's kind of silly. I probably need a diversion from my line. Oh well, I don't need that many big ones. So, what do I need for big ones? I need copper. Okay, let's get like 20 manually instead of trying to set up something fancy, or like some number of them manually. Yeah. And some steel. Not everything needs to be automated. I know, it's just kind of like goes against the rules of the game, but I don't feel like everything needs to be automated. And let's get some more copper. Yeah, so that's probably 50, unless I miscounted completely. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Okay, so let's go back to get a bit more of the belts. And let's get some roboports and some iron gear and advanced circuit. Okay, let's get advanced circuits and let's get some gears. That's enough gears, I guess. Let's get some 5 roboports, maybe. Small number. I want roboports here mostly, so they... I guess I could put... Oh! I have an inserter factory then! I thought I didn't. Okay, because this is like an ad hoc thing. So if I made this into like a provider chest, I think... okay, like... There's a lot of steps I have to do. What is happening here? What's missing? Smart inserters. And why are missing smart inserters? because you're taking all the inserters and putting them here. Wait, why do I have two inserter? Okay, I think I just completely missed it that I have one here and one here doing the same thing. So this is inserters, and this is inserters, and now I have too many of them. Right. Okay, get inserters here, that's fine. Okay. That I just got distracted horribly. Roboports. I need steel. Let's get some steel. Steel is in a pretty big supply. Okay, so making roboports is super slow. I'm definitely not making roboports factory. This is just silliness. Let's get more steel. Let's make 5 roboports. We'll need iron gears. Okay. Okay, 5 roboports to start. And now let's make a bunch of robots. 100 something frames. Okay, let's make 50 of each. Yeah, so okay, so we have robots, that's nice. Now let's take a look at the laser factory. Where's the laser factory? Here, okay. How many lasers do I have? Oh, now I have a junk. Oh my god, this is so nice. This is so nice, except it's not actually connected to anything, so can't do much with it. 9 lasers, okay, 9 lasers is probably not enough to actually attack any base, so I'm probably going to wait a few more episodes until I get like 50 at least. But let's start getting roboports and robots. And what do I need? I need, I kind of forgot like how it works. Okay, a provider chest provides its content to requesters, construction, and player. Storage. Okay, I think I need passive provider chests. That's what I need. Let's get 10 of them. So this is going to be requester chests. Sorry, provider chests. Okay, so the green one is construction, and the orange one is what I need. So let's make everything in range. And let's make the same here. It should be overlapping as much as possible. Okay, so let's get a second roboport here. I need a lot more roboports, that's not even close. And another roboport here, so it covers those. Okay, so we have a bunch of robots. Let's get the robots inside. So these are logistics robots. Alright, so those need to be chests. Actually, I should probably end the episode. In the next episode, I'm going to turn everything like that into... oh, I could add some more bricks, I guess, whatever. So I'm going to turn everything into provider chests, so I don't have to like walk around getting red belt all the time, even if the range is relatively small for now. I guess I should like build like 20 roboports. Oh well. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.